Hi everyone, this is Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Hope you guys are keeping well. This is the Honor 20 Lite. This is my review. So this is quite unusual. I've got the black version. There is a lovely phantom blue, but it does feature this very nice design. It's quite vibrant. It's actually, I don't even see with the lights, but it's actually a dual tone gradient with a 3D, see here, 3D curved body design. It also has some pretty good cameras, which I'll cover off in a second with some samples. So if you buy this, you might actually think you've got a more expensive phone than what it actually costs, which is around £250. And I think that's quite remarkable. So what do you get with this? Well, it's got 4 gig of RAM, 128 gig of storage, and you can also expand the storage with micro SD. So that's a lot of storage. So if you want to take a lot of photos, this is the phone. It's ideal. Obviously EMUI is the interface. If you've seen any of my other Honor videos, you'll see it's pretty standard fare. GPU Turbo 2, so that helps with the graphics. It's got the Kirin 710 chipsets, the Mali G51 graphics, and has a decent 3400 milliamp battery. And while that's decent, this is a 1080p panel. So if I just unlock that, you can see in the light, that's quite a nice 1080p panel. It is a full view display, 6.21 inch, and it does actually cover 90% of the body ratio. Now that's quite handy. Some of the other aspects of this, it does contain the new generation of the eye comfort control, which is where it changes the colors to a more less harmful light when you're viewing at night, and that supposedly helps you sleep better. And this is the new generation, as I said, of a eye comfort mode, and that's TUV certified, TUV Rhineland certified, I should say. Quite handy on the connection side. You can put 2 4G nano SIM cards in here if you want. That's really good. So it does take a nano SIM or a micro SD. You either have 2 nano, 1 nano, 1 micro SD. But with 128 gig storage as its base, you probably won't need the micro SD, but you've got the option there. It's quite light, 164 grams. It is made of plastic. The only good thing about that is if we drop it, and I'm not going to do a drop test, it should survive. And the speaker is downward firing. It's nothing to light your world up. It's okay, it's reasonable, just good enough for the usual things like listening to podcasts or the odd song. In terms of security, you've got a face unlock really fast. It's got a fingerprint as well on the back, the traditional fingerprint, and I do like where it is. And also with the face unlock, if your eyes are shut, it won't actually unlock it, and there's a setting to control that. And all the face data is stored on the actual device itself, on the secure enclave. Pretty good. If we talk about cameras, I have samples and everything. This on the front is a 32 megapixel front-facing camera with an f2.0, and the quality, because of the resolution, means you can print these off as well if you want to make a nice little poster. Can't think why you would, but you could. On the back, we have 24 megapixel main camera, which is an f1.8 Quadra CFA sensor, which helps boost low light performance. Also means, because of the high resolution, that you can crop or zoom in a bit, and again I'll show you some samples of that. You have an 8 megapixel ultra wide, and again some samples of that. The field of view is 128 degrees on the ultra wide, which is pretty wide. It is only 8 megapixels, so what you see is what you get. You can't really crop too much. The quality is average. There's also a 2 megapixel depth sensor, which helps quite a bit actually with the quality of the phones. In terms of camera modes, you've got quite a number of camera modes. It does have a super night mode with AI stabilization, very good. Plus, if you're quite good at photography, you can take full control of the night mode out of auto and adjust the ISO and shutter sound. There's also a pro mode. It does have a lot of artificial intelligence tech, and there is an option to turn that on and off when using the camera. I suggest leaving it on with this particular phone because it can recognize 500 scenes in 22 different categories and fine-tune them as you see fit. The beauty mode is very powerful if you like that sort of thing. I think, well, when you want to look younger, that's what I say. And it supports 3D face recognition. It detects over 100 different facial points as well. and that helps optimize all your facial details really nicely, and it also can adjust based on gender, age and skin tone. So quite versatile, and if you like doing group selfies, again it can adjust for the whole group along with the bokeh side, and that's where the depth sensor on the back does really help with that side of things. And you've got all the usual portrait and selfie lighting effects with this phone. In terms of other camera modes, if we have a quick look, we've got the usual light painting. I'll just run through them. We've got the pro mode, got slow motion at 720p, panorama, AR lens, light painting that can do star trails, traffic trails and silky water, HDR mode, time lapse. You got filters you can apply and stickers that you can put on as well. So let's take a look at the video samples, quality. I'll leave some commentary with that, and also some other bits and pieces. Again, it's very, very windy. Nothing to do about that. This is the front video at 1080p. It's not bad for 1080p. Not sure what this is going to look like, but just to give you an idea, I'll leave some commentary when I check this out later. So this is rear camera, 1080p, 30 frames per second. The audio is untouched, just to give you an idea, and this is handheld. I've actually been joined here while we've been doing the review by some friendly little ponies from Dartmoor. Say hello. So overall, now you've seen the videos and the samples, what do I actually think of this? It's quite a good value phone. It's, you know, say around the 250 mark, but what's good about it is how much storage you can put on there. It's got competent cameras, but it does face quite a lot of competition in the marketplace, so it's worth noting some of the outside factors that could influence you as well. But hopefully by the time you see this video, the sort of Huawei Honor US political situation would have died down, and I think it will, hopefully, fingers crossed, and you'll just go back to normal. But this phone, as a phone, is ideal. You know, two 4G SIMs, lots of storage, good camera. What more do you want? Anyway, it's Gavin from Gavin's Gadgets. Keep well, guys, and catch you guys soon. Bye for now.